All right, welcome to day 21 of learning VGC. We're doing something a little different today. We're gonna go back to basics on this. Spamming the Galarian Dondozo team was a lot of fun. I still think that team's a lot of fun, but I think it'd benefit me mechanics wise and just like fundamentals wise, just going back to basics, just going back to some balance. This is just probably the quintessential balance team so far. It's probably like going back between the one I was playing and this, but I definitely want to try this. Or I tried a few games with this already. I want to play a little bit more. I feel like just because I really like the Ogre Pawn Rillaboom combo. It's really that's a lot of fun and it's kind of funny. So looking at this, we have Urshifu Dark with Focus Sash, Fergaraf with Terra Water, Blood Moon Ursa Luna. Any crazy moves? Psychic, Hyper Voice, Trick Room, Helping Hand. So this is also probably Booster Speed. Choice Banded, Entei. So Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Top Potential, Flare Blitz. I definitely want Bolt in the back. I think Bolt in the back would be very good. So does that mean Rillaboom lead? I mean, not Rillaboom, Fluttermane lead? Could you go Fluttermane Entei? Is that a risk? What's my out to Fluttermane Entei? So yeah, let's do that. I don't know if you are like Jolly Max Speed Entei too, which is an issue. Let's do Rillaboom lead. Let's do Bolt. Incineroar. Took me a minute to decide that. So we have Fluttermane, Entei. I kind of figured this was going to happen, which is kind of fine by me. So initially here, I'm worried about a taunt on my Fluttermane because like I kind of want to T-wave the Entei, but if they call it, then that's an issue. So I'm gonna go I'm just gonna do Incineroar, switch into Incineroar, and just say, okay, yeah, you have Inner Focus, that's fine. Yep, I kind of knew that was gonna come. That's fine. We have that. Sacred Fire. So you're locked into Sacred Fire, which is really important. So kind of two things. So I think I need the Icy Wind again, and then I definitely want to hit. I think I want to Parting Shot the Entei slot. Yes, that's good. Icy Wind hits Entei, so that way Incineroar should be faster. I don't think you're hitting Sacred Fire on the Incin slot, which means I probably can just go into Bolt here, and then I think I have a pretty safe Bolt play now. That's fine. It's not it's actually not the end of the world. I think the issue too is like you could technically taunt me here, but I think I'm faster. I think I want to go back into Incineroar here. Just say that's fine. I can lose the speed on Fluttermane. I'm just gonna click Calm Mind. Would Entei switch? So we have Terra Fairy, Moonblast. You're faster. That's crazy to me. I didn't think you were faster. And then in this position, I feel as if I kind of have to hit a Flare Blitz, and then we're going to Protect. I think I have to do that. Like, that's fine on that spot, too. The biggest issue I have now is... technically speaking, I'm going to go this, Terra, and hit another Calm Mind. Would that work? Crit. That's fine. That's fine. I do think I'm like in a really bad position here. I think I'm just gonna go into Rillaboom. Is Sacred Fire really gonna screw me? Yeah. I'm just not I am not progressing the board state. That's my issue. I just was not progressing the board state in that game. I was just swapping. It was locked into Sacred Fire. I think I'm okay same leads. However, like, I'm okay same leads. With Raging Bolt Rillaboom in the back. I'm kind of okay with this. I just go Icy Wind. I definitely want to hit the Parting Shot on Entei. 159, so I'm still faster than Entei. Oh, we missed on the Entei, which is kind of annoying, but I don't... Ooh, that has a lot of damage. So Sacred Fire is like a special move, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's have a heckin' amount of special attack. Do this again. I'm gonna Parting Shot the Flutter Mane, Whoops, whoa. Parting Shot the Flutter Mane, Terra Fairy, Calm Mind. Oh. That's big. You know what? We're just gonna go next. That was oof. That game one was real bad. I just did not progress the board state. I think I was just switching. I was clicking buttons. I really was not progressing board state. So this one is definitely Trick Room. Fairy Feather? What the heck is that? This team makes me want to cry, I will be honest. So I'm thinking like Flutter Mane Urshifu's like a fine lead. Like the biggest downside is if they lead like Incineroar, which would kind of suck, but that's fine. And I think I want Ogerpon Rillaboom in the back. I don't know what Fairy Feather does. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. I feel like I can go Icy Wind. Surging Strikes on the Dogi? No, on the Flutter? That's fine. That's actually kind of fine. It's actually like more fine than you realize. So I feel like Horn Leash is probably coming this way. I kind of want a Thunder Wave switch into Rillaboom. Another thing is like you can double into Flutter Mane here. I'm kind of okay with that. It just kind of just like, what does this lose to? If they double into Flutter Mane, that kind of sucks. I do know a Poison Jab is not gonna knock me out. So like this position's like kind of fine for me. Like boom. Oh, that's kind of what I was afraid of. That's also what I was afraid of. All of that stuff is what I was afraid of. So let's do this. Let's just go into Ogerpon. I think I'm okay going Terra Fire, Bonk. Terra Fire, Bonk, and then Woodhammer in the back just in case. The only downside is if you Ivy Cudgel in this slot. How much is that going to suck? You know what? It doesn't even matter. it doesn't matter how much that would have sucked because okay, so now I'm in like this. I'm now in this weird position where it's like, I think I'm just going to Ivy Cudgel the Fluttermane and then also Grassy Glide it. Flinch, you're probably gonna click Dazzling. That's fine. This position's fine for me. So now I definitely just go hit with the Mega Bonk. I can also just go I can't just go Mega Bonk Protect. And then we just go Mega Bonk again. So we're in game 2. How much does this suck? Oh, that's. I just want to feel the pain of clicking Surging Strikes in that Incineroar. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we're fine. I felt the pain. What are my thoughts on that position? Urshifu did nothing. I think I literally could have had any other Pokemon, and then Urshifu would have been better than Urshifu. I still think the Fluttermane lead was like really important. I am also faster. It's also really important. I have the faster taunt. I think that I definitely want Ogerpon Rillaboom. That's like 100% certain. I do want that. The question is now, like, do I want Incineroar or do I mean, having knockoff is really important. Or do I want Bolt? I think I want Incineroar for the Intimidate. This is like kind of what I thought they were going to do. So the goal now is, it's kind of two things I'm seeing. So I'm going to just double into the Porygon 2 with Fake Out and Taunt. So that way if they go Follow Me, I taunt the Follow Me, but they also don't get Trick Room up, which is really, really important right now. So taunt, it's like, this is fine. I'm like, okay, you're in a Terra Blast. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. So now I kind of want to be on the offensive. I kind of want to T-Wave, hit the... Do I want a T-Wave is important. I really don't have anything I want to tank a Horn Leech. I can also just go switch into Incineroar here on the Horn Leech. Rillaboom is going to have to tank a Terra Blast, which kind of sucks. I can also say Skill Diff, and I think that's what I'm going to say is just Skill Diff. I told you. Ooh, guess who actually got Skill Diff? That was me. I told you. Okay. So in this position, I have to decide, do I want to save Rillaboom? The answer is yes. I do want to save Rillaboom. I'm going to Moonblast switch into Incineroar. I kind of have to. They predicted the switch, which was smart. Like, that was a smart thing to do. And then so I'm going to just Moonblast Fake Out. Okay, the Rocky Helmet makes me cry. But that's to be expected. Rocky Helmet will always make me cry. So now I am, like, my Fluttermane's faster than everything they have. So, like, the sad thing is I kind of have to taunt this. I'm putting in a position where I have to taunt this because I know Ursaluna's in the back. So I'm gonna taunt. Who's more likely to hit? I feel like you're more likely to hit here. But, oh man, that is... I'm gonna just... So let's taunt. Grassy Terrain goes down. So we're gonna go into Ogre Pawn. We're gonna Terra. And we're gonna hit Ivy Bonk, switch into Rillaboom now. So we go into Ivy. We switch to Rillaboom, Terra Fire, Ivy Cudgel Bonk, crit. It probably mattered. Who's to say? I'm to say. I am the one that says. I have to switch to Ogre Pawn now, and sadly, so I have to switch you to here. Now I kind of have to call. What are you going to do? Technically speaking, like I kind of have to switch. I was like, I can go Spiky. Like, do you have Earthquake? You do. Do you have Terra Ghost? Did you Terra? You did. I have to do this. It's just I have to. Yeah. So like they were in a losing position just because it's like I kind of like I just reposition my board and I'm fine. So yeah. Definitely need to actually work on progressing board states, because if I don't, I just switch for 20 turns and then lose. So it's like gotta actually progress these board states. Don't actually know how much I have into me today to record. But hey, let's see how we're feeling. Played a little bit earlier today. I need to play more to prep for Houston. So I kind of have a feeling I know what kind of team this is. Yep. So Protect, Bleak Wind, Tailwind, Icy Wind, Urshifu with Choice Scarf, Rillaboom with the Assault Vest, Specs Dango, Ogre Pawn, and Reggie Drago. So Fluttermane is a good lead with, I think I've played this before, and I'm like, Urshifu, Fluttermane's a really strong lead. Bolt can just get in a position where they just wall. It just walls everything. And now the question is, what is better in this position? Is it the Ogre Pawn or is it the Rillaboom? And I think I'm going to go Rillaboom. So, the biggest issue here is like, I definitely just click Icy Wind. I'm going to click Fake Out. Like, I have to do this. And now I'm putting him in a weird 50-50. Like, my call is like, I'm just going to Icy Wind you, dude. That's fine. So, Protect. Okay. That's fine. So I'm gonna Icy Wind again, and then I'm gonna click Parting Shot in the Ogre Pawn. Now I just go into Bolt. And I go Icy Wind. I'm a Terra Fairy Calm Mind. Okay, if that's to be expected. Like, this is all to be expected. I'm gonna switch into Incineroar here. And then, like, I know what you're going to click. I'm just going to click Calm Mind. I'm just going to say, that's fine. If you want to give me a +2, that's fine. Oh, so you didn't bring Goldengo. Oh, you didn't bring Goldengo. Interesting. You did not bring Goldango. Do you have anything in the back that really wants to tank a Flare Blitz that's going to come straight for your Rillaboom that I may be faster than? And I'm just going to double up into it. This is fine. I'm not faster than it anymore. So the question is like, yeah, I'm okay giving up my Incineroar in this position. Because now I can go into Flutter Mane. I can click Icy Wind, Dragon Pulse on the Tornadus. Because the Icy Wind should... Hold on. Icy Wind will knock out the Rillaboom. And I'm just gonna do this. Really important for me to check this. Okay, that's fine. No Tailwind is really good for me. You're probably max speed, right? Right? Oh, you're not? Oh, that missed anyways. You're not? You're not max speed? Okay, so Flutter Mane without boosters faster than you? Really good to know. Uh-oh. It don't matter. So we go to Rillaboom. Yeah, this is just GG now. I was shocked they didn't bring Goldango. Yeah. I was shocked they didn't bring in Goldango. They probably will this game. So I do think the Ensign Urshifu... No, I'm sorry. Ensign Flutter Mane lead's really strong here. Still. And then we just bring Bolt's Rillaboom in the back. And now you're wondering, well, what do you do against this? Because I just do this. It's expected. You're going to Terra Water. Crit happened. Bleak Wind hits. I guess I can Terra. I guess I can Terra. Like, just switch into... I'm going to Parting Shot the Tornadus. I'm going to Terra. I will just hit Ice... I will just click Icy Wind again. The reason being is, like, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I knew that he was going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. That's fine. And then we're going to go into Rillaboom here. I know you're locked into Surging Strikes. Surging Strikes itself did that much, that's just fine. So the goal now is, like, I'm going to say, okay, that's fine if you want to do that. I mean, I kind of have to click Fake Out here. No, I don't. I don't, because if Tailwind's already up. I'm going to click Wood Hammer. And I think I can just switch into Bolt here. I think I'm allowed to do that. Bleak Wind comes out, does a decent amount of damage. But you know what does more? Wood Hammer to the Urshifu. It's about what I expected for that to come in. So... I do kind of want to keep my supporting Mons alive. So I'm going to switch into Flutter Mane, and I'm just going to protect. So now you're like, aha, I put you in a weird bad position. And it's like, you kind of did. That's true. But I'm like, okay, who do I need to save here in this position? Who can win in the end game? I'm going to do this. Hold on 1 second. All right, we lost that game. Sorry, my fiance called. So we definitely lost that game. Just kind of got rolled by like Dingo and Reggie Drago at the back, which is like kind of to be expected. It just goes back into me not really like having having something like that set up. Sorry, I was just kind of thinking. So I guess the question is now, it's like, do I just say hard fuck it, we ball? I think I do. I'm gonna just go Rillaboom Ogre Pawn and sit in the back with Bolt, because it's like, hey, I am hard pressuring your Urshifu right now with double Grassy Glide. I can also just... I wonder if it's good for me to just go... I mean, the obvious... I mean, do you have things that want to take a double Grassy Glide? I don't... Oh, you don't. So you just went for the Bleak Wind. Got it. So now it's like... Do I just double into the Drago? Or do I double into the Tornadus? I think I might double into the Tornadus. Oh, that got called. Dang, that got cold. Oh, you had to double protect? That's mad unfortunate. I'm gonna go Terra Fairy Calm Mind. Double miss. We love to see it. Dragon Energy comes out. It's immune. It does a lot of damage to the Incineroar, but that's okay. The goal with Incineroar now is... how much can we live? Or rather... I think Thunderclap should knock out Dango. Would you trick me? Oh, that's scary. That's actually scary. Would you do that? I kind of thought of that as a potential. Let's make it rain. I live. But I don't win. I think if I called the trick here, I think I win. That was a good play. I wonder if it was better to keep Ogerpon and Rillaboom in the back on that one. Which Urshifu is this? Rapid Strike with Focus Sash. I think I want to do Flutter Mane. Incineroar. Rillaboom, Bolt in the back. Like, this in and of itself is applying a lot of pressure. So, like, the big question right now is, like, I can potentially just say Terra Grass, fuck it, we ball. No, it doesn't matter, actually. I can just go fake out. I mean, did you protect? So now you just have a whole bunch of sludge bombs you can hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to click Parting Shot into the Amoongus, because I have a feeling you're just going to be on the board for a while. And... Ooh! Do I still switch? No, I don't. No! That sucks. I mean, the issue now is, like, it's kind of obvious. I know what it's like. I know what you're gonna go for here. I kind of. Ooh, hold on. Is there anything I'm worried about not being faster than if I were to do this? It's probably the Roaring Moon. It's not the Lando. I think I can go Rillaboom. Click Knock Off into Dango. I tank those. Goldango is no... Parting Shot hits my Rillaboom. Roaring Moon comes out. You have Knockout, Protect, Breaking Swipe, and Tailwind. Who just came out? I can just go Fake Out Flare Blitz. All you have is Knockoffs, Breaking Swipe. Do I Parting Shot the Roaring Moon? I'm gonna Woodhammer the Amoongus and Parting Shot the Roaring Moon. Still a lot of damage Amoongus took, and the issue is, like, I know the Incineroar slot is gonna have to take a... I'm just gonna give up Fluttermane. That's fine. Oh, I don't have to give up Fluttermane. Never mind. We ball. I think the goal now is I definitely want to click Terra Fairy, Calm Mind, taunt the Amoongus. And this is kind of fine. I'm gonna click Calm Mind again. And then I'm gonna click T-Wave on the Amoongus. Genuinely kind of shocked that they're fishing for poisons. We get one more. One more. I guess the question is, do I just do this? And then I'm going to taunt the Incineroar because I don't want a Parting Shot to come out. So I go to my own Incineroar. I'm going to Dragon Pulse the Amoongus slot. And then I'm going to knock off on the Incineroar slot. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to Dragon Pulse, click knock off on the Amoongus slot. Taunt wore off. Oh, are you kidding me? You got a poison there too? That's unfortunate. I kind of have to do that still. I didn't realize that they poisoned the bolt. That's mad unfortunate. Is there a way I win this? I'm gonna say you're gonna protect the Amoongus because I've showed you twice now that I'm willing to just not worry about that. You know what I mean? So now the question is, does it, I need to know? I just need to know if this would have knocked out Amoongus. I just need to know. Biggest question now is like, what is this Goldango gonna do? Would they risk it? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm just curious. All right. I don't know what we're gonna do in this situation. I don't win this 1v1. It's like became a lot closer than I expected it to. I basically need like 3 crits in a row. It does 3%, doesn't even matter. Never mind. Let's see, what would I change? I think the Fluttermane lead's really strong. Here still. Fluttermane with a form of Fake Out's really strong. And then Rillaboom, Bolt in the back. Splash Plate, cool. I feel like I just have to do this, right? And then I'm gonna hit this. Do I tear a Ghost here? 3. Nothing that I'm like really worried. I feel like I'm just gonna hit Terra Ghost. And then I think I want to hit the knockoff on the Urshifu. Oh, a lot of damage. That's fine. So I'm gonna hit. I'm just gonna chip their Incineroar. I feel like I want to chip their Incineroar and Parting Shot it. Okay, so in this position, I'm just going to be a little greedy, because I can get away with it. And in this position too, like where... Like, Bolt's pretty safe. I'm just going to click Calm Mind to get high horsepower in the Urshifu. I know you're going to Spore me here. But you did not. Interesting. I'm going to click Dragon Pulse in the Amoonguss slot. I want Rillaboom alive. This is fine. Crit mattered. I'll say crit mattered. Who am I kidding? Crit always mattered. Okay. Oh, they got the poison too? Oh no. That's actually really bad. Wow. This man gets so many poisons. Why? Okay. Like, I have to do this. Okay. And this position, like, like, it's a little scary. I'm gonna be honest. But as long as I can get rid of Amoongus, like, I'm not, like, super upset. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so you can't, reach powder me anymore. So I can go Dragon Pulse. Flare Blitz on the Urshifu? What happened here? What happened here? This is not a good sign. What happened here? This isn't a good sign. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. It's just Aqua Jet, but Aqua Jet wouldn't have knocked out. So, what was our leads? It was a very awkward lead for them. Like, I will be honest. I feel like this is just a very awkward lead for them in general. So, why is this awkward for them? Because... like, I'm looking at this, like, what's more awkward? This? Or Ogerpon Rillaboom? I brought Bolt every single game. I feel like I want to bring Ogerpon Rillaboom this game. I have to taunt! No, I actually don't have to taunt. I lose Speed Booster though, which is kind of annoying. Burn. Nope. Would Grassy Glide knock out? I actually don't know. I'm willing to test it. If no other reason but for the vibes, I'm willing to test it. Doesn't even matter. I have to switch into Flutter Mane here. Actually. What if I go Flutter Mane, Ogerpon this spot? What if I just go for the double switch? What does that look like? Not the position I thought that was going to happen in. But, hey, we make this work. Okay, so they have Terra still available, which is something I really need to keep in mind. In this position, I absolutely do have to just taunt the Amoongus and then go Ivy Cudgel into the Amoongus as well. Like, that's fine. I have to taunt you because I'm like, I can't deal with all that shenanigans. Golden goes back out. That was a lot of damage. I guess the question is, this is a legitimate question too. Let's find out. Let's just go Moonblast Spiky Shield. Are you trying to get me on a switch? I guess you are. So we hard switch. No. Let's just T-Wave the Amoongus. Actually, I want to T-Wave the Incineroar and go into Rillaboom. Like, that's kind of fine. Oh, that's not who I needed to click. That's fine. We can make this work. We absolutely make this work. How do we make this work? How do I make this work? Ah, I misclicked. I did say I was gonna test to see how. I did say I would test. I did absolutely say I would test. No! Let's go and Spiky Shield, and then... Let's... No way you call it, right? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I'm getting kind of rolled. That's fine. I think I misplayed. Oh, that makes me want to cry every time. I think I have to just do this. And then... I think I have to parting shot here. Whoa. I think I can live that. 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 We don't live. Ah! Alright. Well, that's it for me. Basics went okay. Like, I did not play well this game. I feel like... This was like a fine... No, it wasn't a fine switch. Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like... Yeah, I think I just misplayed, but I think I just need to play more with this team, and I think I will. So thanks for everyone for watching. This was day 21, and we'll see you here next time for day 22. Thank you.